What's going on, everyone? My name's Tenebris Infinite, and I'm bringing you dudes a guide on the machine blueprints for the two brand new machines introduced in the Landfall update, both the Lynx and the Wolf. We're going to be covering all three classes that these guys come with. They are brand new, unique classes specific to these Soviet machines. So let's dive right into it here. But really quickly, before we do, you dudes know the deal. If this video helps you out in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like on the video. It goes a long way in helping me help you dudes, help me help other people. Now, let's get into these blueprints here. So, just like my other two guides on the collectibles for the Landfall update, I've made a map here for all of the blueprint locations. And I kind of want to know here, if you dudes enjoy this, I'll be down to do this for other updates in the future for collectibles and stuff, making maps, and then potentially making a forum post where there are all of the maps put in one place alongside the videos in regard. So let me know if you like this idea in the comments down below. This trip is best started down at Garpamar, down in the bottom left there, and then progressed up northwards, ending off with the location just outside of Stenmira, heading off to Hagaboda there. This trip starts off at Klinteda. Just outside of the homestead here, the Soviets have landed on a hovercraft and made a small encampment. On this hovercraft, you can find the blueprint for the Lynx Scout class, which is kind of equivalent to a military class here in the game. The Soviets don't have a prototype class for them. Instead, it just goes kind of like an equivalent to military, something a little bit below Phoenix, and then something a little bit below Apocalypse. That is just in my opinion, though. Again, though, just like the babushka dolls, everything here in the marshlands is very close together. So the next blueprint for the soldier class of Lynx is just up and over the hill here. You'll find a single dead Soviet soldier outside of a tent here, and the blueprint is tucked on the inside of the tent, just kind of hidden away here. Now, I think that this Soviet soldier was killed by a human, not a machine, but this is stuff that we'll be able to speculate on in the future. For now, you'll be able to pick that blueprint up for yourself really quickly from the safe house that's just nearby. Now, unlike the babushka dolls, and in typical blueprint fashion, these are not laid out in a linear order, so the next blueprint you're going to be picking up just outside of Skvarden Command Bunker, in the little military building, tucked into the bunk bed on the bottom bunk. Again, there's so much to talk about here, but for now you can pick up the blueprint for yourself just outside of Skvarden in the marked buildings outside. You'll be able to tell out SPETZNAS machines because they have this white color scheme that is really, really cool. Now for our next blueprint, we're coming just outside of Alnestedt near Stenmira here. You'll be able to find this near a downed wolf inside of a shipping crate that has a fire inside of it. You'll have to kind of brave the flames and push your way on past them, and then you'll be able to find the blueprint just tucked away in the back end there. Now I'm gonna have a separate video on it, but these wolves are hands down one of the best loot sources in the game, so maybe stay tuned for that one, coming maybe after the launch day, I think. For the soldier blueprint, we're coming on over just near Hemmenskogen logging camp again. All of these blueprints have some very interesting set pieces around them, very much the type of set pieces that you sit there and you kind of ponder about, which I think just makes it much more interesting when you come to these spots. Plus, there's some really good loot along the way. But you'll be able to find this blueprint just sitting here near this downed Soviet soldier. Some wine bottles sitting beside him too, and I'm very curious if when we get Molotovs, if we'll be able to come here and pick those up for ourselves. But for our last blueprint here, we're coming on over just near Stenmira, where we're going to be coming on over to this destroyed Phoenix camp, or Phoenix base, that now has been taken over by a Russian camp. So again, the SPETZNAS class has this white kind of color scheme to them, and I think it's my favorite color scheme for a machine so far. There's something very NASA-like about the giant wolves, especially as they transform and extend upwards. It's super, super cool. So there you go, my dudes, all the brand new machine blueprints added in the Landfall update, and I have to say, these two guys are so stellar. The wolves have tons of heavily gameplay affecting components, and some insanely unique stuff we'll be talking about in my guide to these machines. And the Lynx is an excellent new enemy, filling out the mid-tier machines. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that one. But for now, cheers my dudes, let's freaking go Landfall hype, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.